Ashley, why didn't you pick up the phone when I called you earlier today?
Are you talking about when you called me earlier this afternoon? I couldn't answer. Why? I was in the middle of my shift. You know that I had work today. They don't like it when we answer phone calls on shift.
I only called because I had something important to ask you about. How am I supposed to reach you when something important comes up and you're at work if you won't even pick up the phone? It's just a part-time job anyway. It wouldn't be that big of a deal, right?
I'm still getting paid to be there. If they won't let us answer phone calls, then what am I supposed to do about it? It's no different than any other job. If you called me while I was on my lunch break or something, then it would have been a different story. I can't just walk out to take personal phone calls whenever I want while I'm on the clock.
This wasn't a personal thing. It had to do with my job. It was really important. I needed you to answer. You were my last hope. You really hurt my credibility.
What are you even talking about? Go ahead and explain yourself instead of blaming me for something I know nothing about. What did you even call me for?
Remember the documents that I needed for my speech today? I accidentally left them at the house this morning. I was trying to ask you to bring them for me, and you didn't even answer your phone. My boss was pissed. My coworkers are never gonna let me live this one down either. If you would have just answered my call, then I could have salvaged the situation.
Oh, are you talking about the documents that I went out of my way to remind you about last night? The documents that I left in clear sight of the living room table for you this morning? I'm sorry, but there's not much more I could have done. At what point will you admit that it's your fault? I really don't like that you're trying to blame me for you forgetting.
Why didn't you remind me again this morning? If you remembered, it wouldn't have been very hard for you to just give me a quick reminder. We're supposed to work together on stuff like this. That's part of being married, isn't it? How about you just take some responsibility? You don't need to make excuses. Just admit you're at least partially at fault.
Absolutely not. You rush to blame me like this every time something goes wrong. You're an adult. How about you stop relying on me like I'm your mom or something? It's not my job to manage everything for you.
I'm not asking much of you. Is it really that odd of me to ask for you to help your husband out every now and then with work? We need to be willing to support each other. That's like the main point of marriage. I don't even want to hear it from you when you can't even understand something as basic as that.
Are you trying to say that I haven't been helping you out? I already explained what happened to you with the phone call. Will you ever be able to admit you're in the wrong? You literally always find a way to blame me. Do you consider that supporting each other? What you really expect is for me to do everything for you.
I'm only worried about what happened today. I don't want to hear about anything else. I don't even know why you're trying to bring other stuff up. Just apologize so that we can move on. To my boss and coworkers, too.
I'm so sorry that I let my husband forget his documents at home after I reminded him the night before and placed them in the most convenient spot possible for him to see in the morning. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help your case. Do you even hear what you're asking of me right now? It's embarrassing.
Well, then you could at least give me an apology. Are you incapable of apologizing? When you mess up, you apologize. It's not that complicated.
I'm really starting to reach my limit with you. I'm always tired from work and I still do all of the chores around the house and even wait for you every day to get back from work. I do way more for our relationship than you do. Why should I have to apologize for the most trivial thing? Because you told me to?
Are you playing dumb on purpose? It's your fault that I got in trouble at work today. I just want you to admit to it and reflect on it.
Why would I do that? What do either of us have to gain from me apologizing over nothing? Are you really so shallow that you need a fake apology to feel better about yourself? You've been like this ever since we got married. It's like you just stopped caring. You know how my doctor recommended that I see a therapist about how I've been feeling lately? Guess what they said? They say that I either need to try to bring you to relationship counseling or leave you altogether. Why do you think that is?
Huh? What does you not feeling good have to do with me? It sounds like you've been seeing some shady quack doctors, if you ask me. Don't listen to whatever they're trying to tell you. They'll just tell you whatever they can to keep getting money out of you.
Yeah, sure. I guess it's a waste of time trying to explain anything to you. I give up. I'm going to bed. Don't come in our room tonight. You can sleep on the couch tonight. And I mean it.
What are you getting so mad about? Isn't it way too early to be going to bed anyway?
I don't want to see your face. There's no way you couldn't guess that much.
Fine. But what about dinner? You'll at least leave something out for me, right? I don't care if you want to sulk in bed all night as long as you can at least do that much for me. I'll gladly sleep on the couch.
I already made something. It's on top of the counter. Just don't come near me. Good night.
Hey, Mom, get this. Ashley has been avoiding me all day. She's acting like I don't even exist. Who does that to their own husband? Over the smallest thing, too.
Did you two get into a fight over something?
I don't know that I'd call it a fight. We just had a little disagreement last night. She's the only one who took it seriously, and apparently she's still mad about it.
Are you sure you didn't say something that ticked her off? She doesn't seem like the type of person to act that way for no reason.
I didn't do anything. Nothing to justify her being this mad, at least. She messed something up, I spoke my mind to her, and then she flipped out on me for no reason. Now she won't even apologize about it. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do about her.
Are you sure she's to blame? I may not have been there to see what happened, but it's hard for me to imagine you didn't do anything to make her mad. You may have said something without even realizing it. Things like that happen sometimes.
No, this is just how she is. She's so stubborn that she never wants to admit when she's in the wrong. It's almost to the point of delusion. She's completely incapable of admitting fault. I'm ready to forgive her and move on if she just gives me a simple apology. Is that really too much to ask? I'm telling you, she can be such a headache sometimes.
I get where you're coming from. Your dad was just like that when we got married. He never wanted to admit fault for anything, even when he was clearly the one in the wrong. There's a certain point at which you need to be willing to concede in disagreements, especially when it's with your spouse.
That's what I'm saying. Forget about apologizing. She won't even talk to me. Do you think that you could say something to her? She won't listen to anything that I say. I'm sure if you say something, she'll listen. And I think you'll know how to deal with her better than I can.
I can give it a shot. I'm fine with trying to talk to her, but I'm not sure that it'll really be very helpful for you guys in the long run. There's not much point in trying to talk her down on this one thing if it's just going to happen all over again. I think you need to use this as an opportunity to set her straight once and for all. That's what will be best for y'all's relationship.
Like what? Do you think that I should just sit here and wait for her to cool off? I really don't feel like doing that. Her tantrum is already throwing off my daily routine. She won't even make breakfast for me.
Don't worry, I have a plan. There's a trick I'd use on your father when he'd start acting out like how Ashley is doing right now. If it worked on him, I'm sure it'll work on her, right?
You've got my attention. If it worked on Dad, then I'm sure it'll work on Ashley. What's the plan? Is there something that I need to do?
It's simple, really. Bring Ashley a copy of some signed divorce papers. Then give her two choices. Apologize or go through with divorce.
I don't know about that. What if I do that and then she actually wants to get divorced? This could really backfire on me if she decided to use it against me. I don't want to get divorced. I just want her to get her act together.
Do you think that divorce is really even an option for her? She doesn't even have a full-time job. How is she going to afford rent on her own? That'd be a big mistake on her part if she were to try and divorce you. She'll have no choice but to apologize to you. And I'm sure she won't try to throw a fit anymore. It's harmless, and you can get her to calm down. It's the perfect trick.
Okay, but what about the 1% chance that things don't play out like you think they will? I can hardly predict what this woman is thinking half the time. And like I told you, she's super stubborn. I'm not sure I'd even be surprised if she agreed to getting divorced if I went to confront her right now.
Why are you so scared about what she might do? She's the one who started all of this, right? If that's the case, she'll realize it soon enough. It'll be fine. She just needs to be faced with some repercussions for her actions. Then she'll realize what she's doing. Just trust your mom on this.
I mean, if it worked on Dad, then maybe it'll work on her. Thinking about it, I guess you're right that she won't be willing to actually go through with it. No matter how stubborn she is, I don't think she's in a good position to get divorced right now. I guess I'll have to give it a try. I'm all out of ideas on my own anyway.
There you go. Aren't you off work the day after tomorrow? I'll go to the courthouse tomorrow and get the divorce papers for you and bring them then. You may as well go ahead and plan on bringing them to her then. I'm sure you'll have her on her knees begging for forgiveness in no time. I've got your back. Don't worry.
Thanks, Mom. I'm glad that I went to you for advice. I don't know what I would do without you. It's all your fault that it came to this. We could have gotten over this easily if you would have just said you were sorry. When you finally understand what you've done, I'll be waiting at home for your apology.
Don't wait too long. I won't be coming back.
Why? Are you planning on running away with our divorce papers? I already have more copies, so there's really no point. Do you really think that you can just run off with the papers and everything will blow over without any consequences? I know exactly what you're thinking. I know you don't want to get divorced, and I know you don't want to apologize either. But you don't have any other options. Do you understand? Hurry up and come back. Stop wasting both of our time with this nonsense.
Oh no, you have copies? Whatever am I going to do? You won't be needing those anyway. I went ahead and filed the ones you gave me with the court. By the way, you know you're not supposed to serve the papers to me yourself, right? But don't worry. I went ahead and signed the waiver, so it should be fine. That means everything's cleared up between us now, right? I don't need to apologize to you anymore, right? Thanks for giving me an alternate choice.
Huh? Wait a minute. You're joking, right? There's no way you actually went and brought those to the courthouse.
I'm dead serious. Thank you for everything up to now. But this is the end for us. You won't be my husband anymore, and I'm not going to be your wife anymore. So leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
No, just wait a second. You're kidding, right? I didn't actually plan on using the divorce papers. Why would you even do that? You shouldn't be doing things like that so lightly.
Why? You're the one who served them to me? You even signed them ahead of time. How are you going to say you didn't intend on getting divorced? You literally signed, consenting to the divorce. Did you not read what you signed? Or did you really think that I'd fall for your trick and come crying to you for your forgiveness? I had no objections, so why would I not sign them as well?
How do you plan on living without me? You don't even make enough money to survive on your own. Do you really plan on trying to scrape by living paycheck to paycheck on your own just to spite me? Anyway, you're the one who started all of this. You have no right to want to get divorced.
Is that what your mom told you? Is that how she convinced you to bring me the papers?
Yeah. But why do you know about any of that?
If you really want to know, how about you ask your mother and not me? I've already made my choice. I won't be having anything to do with you from here on out, and I hope that you'll stop trying to talk to me. Thank you for bringing me those papers. It made things a lot easier. That may have been one of the happiest moments I've had here recently.
You weren't supposed to actually do anything with those. Come on. How about we just go and make sure that we get it dismissed?
You can try and do whatever you want, but I won't be agreeing to anything. If you want to try and do something about it, you should go ahead and talk to the court clerk about it. But I don't think there is much you can do about it since we both agreed to it, right? Either way, I won't be helping you out, so good luck with that. It'll be good for you to try and do something on your own for once.
What the hell are you going on about? This is all your fault. It's been your fault from the very beginning. Your delusions of victimhood caused all of this. You have to help me get this cleared up.
You still haven't learned anything, have you? Even after your plan to manipulate me blew up in your face, you're trying to blame me? Things ended up like this because you're always acting like this. You're always trying to shift blame onto me.
That doesn't excuse you misusing those papers to file for divorce. You're making things way worse than they needed to be. I didn't even do anything wrong.
You signed the papers! I really don't see how you thought things would go any differently. Obviously, I was going to take the opportunity to get away from you.
I was just listening to what my mom told me. It wasn't my idea.
So now you're trying to blame your own mother? You really need to stop with that way of thinking. It's sad, really. And you say that I'm the one not capable of admitting fault. This won't be the last time you find yourself in trouble like this if you don't learn your lesson this time around. Be careful to watch yourself from now on.
I don't want to hear it from you. I won't acknowledge our divorce. I'm going to fight this in court before our proceedings are over.
Didn't you already acknowledge it? You signed the papers. But whatever. I'm fine with you doing whatever as long as it involves staying far away from me. I'll make sure to get my share of our assets and settlements too. Anyway, good luck!
Hold on. Hello? I said wait! Mom, I did what you told me to, and now she really wants to get divorced? I told you that this might happen. What am I supposed to do now? Help me out somehow.
What am I supposed to do? There's nothing I can do. Anyway, wasn't it obvious enough that was going to happen?
What? What do you mean it was obvious? You're the one who said she wouldn't go through with it. That she'd learn her lesson.
Come on. She's been thinking of getting divorced for a while. It was obvious enough what was going to happen if you gave her the chance to easily file for divorce. And look at what you did. I can't with you.
How do you know that? You're not a mind reader. She never told me anything about wanting to get divorced.
Why would she tell you? It's not like you'd listen. She's been talking with me about it for some time. I knew you wouldn't listen if she simply asked you to agree to a divorce.
So, what?
You still don't get it. I was trying to help her out, not you. I just wanted you to agree to the divorce so that the two of you can move on.
Why in the world would you do that? You're lying. This has gotta be illegal or something.
She has good reason to want to break up with you. You've been putting so much stress on her that it's really starting to take a toll on her health. Physically and mentally. I don't want her to go through even more stress trying to fight you in court. You signed the papers of your own will. Thanks for that. For releasing Ashley of the burden you'd put on top of her. How about you just give up on trying to fight this and move on?
Was your story about using it as a trick on Dad even true? Were you lying to me about everything from the start?
Of course that wasn't true. No sane person does something like that. We would have been divorced long ago if I did something like that. Do you really think you can threaten someone into maintaining a good relationship? It's like you aren't even thinking sometimes.
Are you serious? You've destroyed my relationship with Ashley. Do you not care at all?
You're the one who's caused her so much trouble up to now. I just gave her a way out. You're the one responsible. Do you not care about that?
What trouble? You don't even know what you're talking about. There's something wrong with her if she can't even bear the basic challenges that come with living together. She's never going to find another husband who doesn't bother her if she couldn't even put up with me.
Do you really think that getting angry like that over random nonsensical things is normal? That's not exactly what I'd call normal behavior towards one's own wife.
That's how Ashley is trying to make it look, but that's not the truth. I had plenty of reason to be mad. In her head, she thinks that she's the victim. Same as always. It's not like I did anything to her.
You do at least realize she's been in poor health recently, right? How she's been seeing the doctor recently? Why do you think that's the case? She's been stressed sick by living with you. Do you somehow think that's normal? You wouldn't have let that happen if you were a good husband.
It's not my fault that she's so sensitive. That's her problem. I've been acting normal. She's the one twisting everything that I say and reporting it to you like everything is my fault. Do you get what's happening? Tell her to hurry up and come back home so we can get this fixed.
You really are the worst. I didn't raise you to be like this. You're trying to act like Ashley doesn't know what she's talking about, and yet you're acting just as she's described. It's no wonder that she's run out of patience.
Is our relationship really any of your business? Are you happy with what you've done? Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong and acting like you're doing something good by ruining our marriage. What's wrong with you? I won't be forgiving you for this either.
I was just looking out for Ashley. She was miserable. You should be ashamed that it came to this, that I had to help free your own wife from you. Feel some shame for once. You're never going to grow as a person if you stay like this. You're way too self-centered, and you really let your ego get the best of you.
Why should I feel bad about any of this? And why do you think you're in any position to blame me? I didn't do anything. Like I've said 1,000,000 times. You're the one who pushed us over the edge.
You've already heard everything that I have to say to you. Grow up and get your act together. You're not innocent and you know it. You can't be that unaware. You pushed Ashley over the edge. You've been ruining her life for some time now. You bringing those divorce papers to her was a huge burden off of her shoulders. Think about why she wanted to leave you. Think about what you did.
So you don't plan on helping me out? You think I should just accept the fact that we're getting divorced?
Is it not too late? No matter what you have to say, she's made up her mind. Not to mention, she's already turned in the divorce papers, which you signed. You should be worrying about yourself right now.
How is that going to help me? How is this good for Ashley? She needs me. What if you didn't have Dad? Wouldn't that have made life harder for you? It's the same thing with us. You need to explain to her honestly what it's going to be like without me.
What me and your father have is nothing like the relationship you had with Ashley. I may need him, but Ashley definitely doesn't need you.
What do you mean she doesn't need me? I'm her husband. How could she not need me?
Look at how you've treated her so far. How could she possibly think that you're a necessity in her life? It's not like she decided overnight that she didn't want to be with you anymore. You've been non-stop destroying her faith in you. Do you know how much you've hurt her up to now? You really need to think long and hard about what you've done and take some responsibility. You're a grown man, for goodness sake. After that, we ended up going through with the divorce process and I ended up getting alimony from him. With the help of his mom, things went smoothly, and I should be fine for long enough to get back on my feet. Furthermore, after seeing his behavior, it seems that his mom decided that she would be cutting connection with him for some time. Of course, he still showed very little signs of change. He blamed everyone but himself until the end, asserting that he had done nothing wrong. Just like I warned him, his attitude only led him further down the hole. I can't say that I feel bad for him. Honestly, he really got what he deserved for how he treated me and his own mom throughout the process. I don't really know what exactly has happened to him since then. But from what I've heard from his mom, he's not looking too good financially, what with having to pay the alimony and all. I think he's living in a single-bedroom apartment, living out his life all alone. As for me, I ended up moving back in with my parents as I prepare to move out and live on my own. I still have a lot to do from here. From saving up my money to looking for a new house, there are quite a few things I need to start worrying about from here on out. With that being said, my health has improved since leaving Kevin. If anything, I'm having a much better time with how things are going now. Thank you so much for today, Anna. I had a lot of fun. The food was really great too. It's no problem at all. I'm glad that you had fun. There's something that I want to ask you though. When are you planning to pay me back for the money that I let you borrow today? I think that you also owe me money from the other day as well. Make sure that you don't forget to pay me back. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about any of it. I'll give it back to you next time I see you. It was only a tiny amount. There's no need for you to be so sweaty about it. I can pay it back to you whenever you need it. You always say that, but you've never paid back the money that you've borrowed from me. It's all starting to add up now. I've lent you money so many times now. I'm starting to get a little worried. Stop being so angry about it. It's not like I stole the money from you. I told you that I'll pay it back someday. I didn't say that you stole anything. I was just asking when you would pay back the money you borrowed from me. You never seem to bring your purse with you at all when you come out with us. You always borrow money from someone every single time. I really don't think that's very polite. To be completely honest, it's starting to get really annoying. You should make it a habit to pay people back as soon as possible. I can't believe that you're saying this to me. You're making it sound like I'm a thief or something. I never thought that you would be this rude to me. I'm disappointed in you. I'm not being rude to you. I'm just telling you the truth. You haven't paid back the money you owe to any of our other mom friends either. We're all starting to get tired of waiting. All of you guys need to stop being so impatient. You shouldn't take everything so seriously. Stop worrying about it so much. I have lots of money so I can pay it back to you guys whenever I want to. You really need to relax and calm down. Stop telling me to calm down and just answer my question. I'm asking when you're going to pay us back. It's not a difficult question to answer. Just tell me when it's going to be and I'll leave you alone. I can give it back to you whenever I have my purse on me. I don't know when that's going to be. It's just that I always happen to forget my purse when I meet up with you guys. It's so strange, right? I never usually forget anything when I leave the house. I don't think it's strange at all. I find it hard to believe that you forget your purse every single time. You should try to make an effort to remember next time. Maybe add some reminders on your phone or write it down on your calendar. There's so many things that you can do to make sure you don't forget it. At least try to make an effort. Oh yeah, what was that vacation that you were talking about today? It sounded like a lot of fun. Stop trying to change the subject. Did you listen to what I just said to you? I want to know more about the vacation. You and our other mother friends were talking about it today. When did you even hear about this? I don't remember talking about it when you were around. I was hiding around the corner when I came back from the toilet. I overheard you guys talking about it. I didn't realize that you would do that. You were spying on us? I was just a little curious as to what you guys were all talking about. I didn't do anything wrong. It's not nice to exclude me from conversations like this. None of you mentioned a single word about vacations when I was around. Well, that's because this vacation has nothing to do with you. That's why we didn't mention anything to you. We only talked about it when you were gone because we thought it would be a little awkward. It wouldn't be awkward if you just invited me. Invite you? There's a reason we decided to plan this without you. A reason? I really don't understand why you're leaving me out of this vacation. We're all friends, aren't we? This isn't fair on me at all. I feel so left out and lonely. You never even pay for your own food. We thought that you wouldn't have the extra money to go on vacation. You can't be serious, right? Do you really think that I don't have any money? I don't want to be too blunt about this, but that's what I really think. You don't have any extra savings, right? That's why you never pay for your own things. I can't believe it. How could you think that way about me? I have so much money in my bank account. Then why do you never pay for anything yourself? You always leave the payments to someone else. I told you this earlier. It's because I keep on forgetting my purse at home. I'm a little clumsy. I always forget something when I leave my home. I can actually pay for myself very easily. How about this? I'll pay for everyone next time we go out to eat. It'll be my treat. We don't want you to treat us. We want you to pay us back the money that you owe. Anyway, that's pretty much why. That doesn't even make any sense. We haven't solved anything. Actually, I've had enough of talking to you for today. Goodbye. I've decided I'm going to go on vacation with you guys. Wait, what did you just say? Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Where are we going on vacation? You're not going to leave me out of this, right? We're not really leaving you out by not inviting you. Just tell me where we're going to go. We're planning to go to Washington. Wait, what? You guys are going that far? Yeah, it's pretty far away. We thought that it would be too expensive for you to come. We're going to go without you this time. I'll make sure to buy lots of souvenirs for you. This is just perfect! Wait, what? You're not coming, right? I was just thinking that I wanted to go on vacation to somewhere far away. I don't have that many opportunities to go on vacation with my family, so this is just perfect timing. There's just no way I'm not going to take this opportunity. So that means you're planning on coming then? Yes, I'm definitely going to go with you guys. When are we going? I'm going to start getting ready for the trip already. I'm going to check this with you just one more time. Are you sure that you can even pay for this trip? None of us are going to pay for you. Of course I can pay for myself. Who do you think I am? Stop trying to assume that I'm poor. If that's really the case, then would you pay back the money that you owe us first? That has nothing to do with this vacation. Actually, it does. If you really want to come, then you have to show us that you can afford it. If you really do have lots of money like you say, then please pay us back before coming on vacation with us. I'm really looking forward to going to Washington already. I actually really love seafood. I heard that they have some great seafood over there. I never said that you could come yet. Please just pay us back the money that you owe. Would you be able to book a space for me on the flight too? I'll pay you back later. What? Were you not listening to what I just told you? Please stop ignoring everything that I'm saying. You don't need to worry about it. I've listened to everything that you've told me. Let me know once the dates for the trip to Washington have been decided. I can't wait for it. Going on a vacation with all our mom friends is going to be so fun. We're not going together if you don't pay us back. I'll pay you back all the money together once you've booked my flight tickets for me. It's easier if I pay you at once, right? That is definitely not okay. I am not going to book your flight ticket for you. I really can't wait for this trip. Thanks so much for letting me come with you guys. Oh my God! Would you just listen to what I say for once? Anna, why didn't you send me any of the details? I've been waiting for you to contact me since yesterday. What are you talking about, Katie? Stop trying to act like you don't know. Today's the day we're leaving for Washington, right? I thought we were getting the flight today. Hurry up and tell me where we're planning to meet up today. I still don't know what you're talking about. Why would we be meeting up with you? I'm talking about our group trip to Washington. We talked about this the other day. Don't tell me that you've forgotten about it already. I've already arrived at the airport, so let's meet up already. I can't wait to see you guys. Unfortunately, I only have 25 cents in my purse, so I'm going to need you guys to pay for me. If you're talking about our trip to Washington, we already left yesterday. Wait, what? Yesterday? I thought we were leaving today. I told you the dates for this vacation just in case, right? I definitely told you that we'd be leaving on the 10th. That was yesterday. So, you're telling me that you guys just left me behind? Where the hell are you guys right now? You really don't listen very well, do you? I just told you that we're in Washington already. What? You were serious about that? You guys abandoned me and left me here alone? We didn't really abandon you at all. Shut up! What else would you call this? I've been left here by myself. I was really looking forward to this trip. How could you do this to me? Well, we never really invited you in the first place. What? We had an entire conversation about this trip. I did tell you what days we were planning to go on. You weren't invited, but you seem to really want to come. That's why I went out of my way to tell you the date of the trip. Stop making it sound like I wasn't invited. It makes me sound really desperate, and I don't like that. Well, I'm only telling you the truth. Nobody invited you in the first place. I told you the dates we were planning to go on because you kept on pestering me about it. What happened to my flight ticket then? I thought I told you to book it for me. I have no idea. I never booked anything for you at all. Are you serious? I thought I had asked you to book the flight for me. I asked you so many times. Why should I have to book your flight for you? You should have done it yourself if you really wanted to come. Why are you being so mean to me? It wouldn't be that much work for you to book an extra ticket for me. You really are unbelievable. I can't believe how self-centered you are. If you really wanted to come, then you should have just booked the flight yourself. We're all in Washington having a great time already. Please would you stop interrupting my precious vacation time with these stupid texts? What the hell am I meant to do now? I'm already waiting at the airport. Then why don't you just go home then? Nobody is going to come even if you wait. If you really do have the money, then you can just buy yourself a flight ticket and come. If you really want to join us, then we'll let you come on one condition. You have to pay us back all the money that you owe. Are you serious? I just told you that I only have 25 cents on me. How am I supposed to buy a flight ticket with this kind of money? Please tell me how I meant to get to Washington with 25 cents. You were serious about that? I thought that was a joke. Why would I joke about that? How are you planning on going on vacation with only 25 cents in your purse? How did you even get to the airport in the first place? I took the bus here. I had a few dollars in my purse before I paid for the bus. Please do something about this. I have no idea what to do now. Why do I have to solve this mess that you got yourself into? This has nothing to do with me. Just go home already. How am I supposed to go home? I don't have the money to take the bus again. You know it actually costs some money to use public transport. I'm just lost for words. Hey, are you even listening to what I'm saying? You need to learn to listen. That's rich coming from you. You're the one that doesn't listen at all, usually. I can't believe that this is really happening to me. I was looking forward to this trip for such a long time. I really don't deserve this happening to me at all. Actually, I think you kind of deserve it. You tried to barge your way into a vacation that you weren't even invited to with 25 cents in your purse. You were planning to make us pay for everything. You haven't even paid us back the money we've lent you in the past. I really think that there's something wrong with you. Just tell me what I'm supposed to do now. I'm alone at the airport. This is all your fault, by the way. Why are you asking me about this? You should just figure it out yourself. Ask your husband to come and pick you up if you can't get home by yourself. I'm so angry with you guys. I'm going to post about this on social media. I'm going to write about how you guys betrayed me. Wait, what? You better not do that. I bet the three of you guys only went on this vacation to sleep with other men. You're all having an affair, right? What do you think you're saying? Stop making up such blatant lies like that. I'm going to post how trashy you guys really are. I feel so sorry for your husbands right now. Hurry up and do something to fix my situation if you don't want me posting about you. I've had enough of this. You're really taking this too far. Are you really sure you should be saying that to me? You're going to regret all of this. I guess this is the end for you guys. The end? What are you talking about? I just made a post on social media. I wrote that you guys were all cheating on your husbands while on vacation. Even if it's not true, lots of rumors are going to be going around. All the other moms are going to look at you guys weirdly when you pick up your kids from kindergarten. You've really messed up this time. What are you talking about? I haven't made any mistakes. Megan just saw what you posted on Instagram. She's really, really mad. Good. You guys deserve this. We're all at Megan's vacation home in Washington with our families with us. Wait, what? You guys went on vacation with your families? I never told you that we were going on vacation with just mom friends. I'd love to know how we all managed to have an affair with our families around. You probably know already, but Megan's family owns a huge and successful company. Wait, what? I've never heard of that before. Your husband works as an employee for their company. Wait, what did you just say? That's not true, right? You mentioned the company that your husband works for the other day. I'm pretty sure the name was the same as Megan's family's company. I hope that your stupid actions don't affect your husband's job. Wait, hold on a minute. This has nothing to do with my husband. You also need to help me get out of this airport. Just ask your husband to come and pick you up. You have no other choice, right? You really don't have any money. We all know that you're addicted to gambling. Wait, what? What are you talking about? There have been lots of rumors about you going to the casino. Even a few of our mom friends have seen you going into the casino. That's where all your money goes, right? This is why you always ask us to pay for you when we go out to eat. We're planning to tell your husband about this and ask him to pay the money that you owe to us. Wait, please don't do that. I'm going to be in so much trouble if he finds out about this. My husband doesn't know about any of this yet. He's going to try to kick me out if he finds out. I really wouldn't have anywhere to go if he gets a divorce from me. That's not really my problem, is it? It's the result of all the terrible things you've done in the past. You shouldn't have borrowed money from us if you had no intention of paying it back. I was planning to pay you guys back once I won some big money. You shouldn't have come out to eat with us if you didn't have the money in the first place. I wanted to eat out with my friends sometimes. Then you should have saved up some money so that you could pay for yourself. Megan and the other moms are furious at you. I'd recommend deleting the post you made on Instagram. You should also explain everything that's going on to your husband and ask him to pick you up. Make sure you do your best to make Megan calm down. I've sent her a lot of text messages, but she keeps on ignoring me. That's because we're all texting you together on my phone. Everyone's by my side right now. We're all reading everything that you send me. We're all tired of your selfishness and lack of common sense. Please stop trying to be friendly with us. We don't want to be friends with you anymore. Good luck getting home from the airport. We're all going to enjoy this lovely vacation without you. Katie ended up having no choice and decided to call her husband to pick her up from the airport. She had to explain everything that happened to her husband. He was very disappointed in her, and things became very awkward between them. Once he had heard about Megan's company, he was devastated. He knew he was probably going to lose his job. He became very angry and decided not to pick her up from the airport. Katie ended up having to walk home from the airport without any food or drinks. It took her over 5 hours to get home. Katie's husband didn't end up getting fired, but he was demoted and his salary was reduced. He decided to kick Katie out of his house, and they are currently talking about getting a divorce. Katie really should have thought about her actions before going through with them. Currently, her life has completely fallen apart, and she is completely alone.
Hey, Jessica, did you go out or something? I got home and it was pitch black. I'm not sure what's going on. Hello, Jessica, are you there?
What do you want?
Sorry, I was just wondering if you were out or had left the house to go do something. It's just getting late and you're not home yet, and you didn't tell me anything or even leave a note or anything like that. I guess I was just getting a little bit worried is all, but can you blame me?
Oh, so you're back at home now?
Yeah, I had some things I had to put in order at work before I could take off, but I'm finally back.
Is that so?
Yeah, so anyway, what time do you think you'll end up coming home tonight?
Francis, I won't be going to that house ever again.
Wait, what? I don't understand.
The truth is that I've gotten back together with my ex.
You did what? Do you mean the same ex who you said was always taking out loans he couldn't pay and trying to rope you into helping him pay them back?
Well, yeah, he was like that, but that's all in the past now. He's paid off all his debts and he's a productive member of society now. He's really changed.
I'm not so sure I would feel that way about a guy who's so desperate to get back with one of his exes.
You don't even know him, so I don't see where you get off bad-mouthing him.
If you're really leaving me out of the blue to get back with him, I think I at least get to badmouth him a little.
Oh, grow up. He worked really hard to straighten his life out just so he could get me back. Do you not see how touching that is? Well, I was moved and believe that he's really changed. That's why I decided that I can no longer be with you. He's the man for me. I'll just be going over to collect my things and that'll be the last you'll see of me. If I forget anything, you can just throw it away. It doesn't matter.
Hey, wait, this conversation isn't over.
Anyways, I'm busy, so I gotta go. Bye.
Wait, Jessica, come back. We're not through here. Excuse me, is this the phone number for a Mr. Francis Plick? Yes, it is. May I ask who I'm talking to? Yeah, I'm so sorry to message you out of the blue like this with no introduction. My name is Alex Sanchez, and I'm an attorney for Goodman & Sons legal firm. Oh, okay, so you're Alex Sanchez, and you're a lawyer? Yeah, that's right. I've been hired by your wife. She gave me this number to contact you. I hope that is all right. So my wife hired you as her personal lawyer? That is correct, sir. Okay then, I worry that I have taken too much of your time already, so if there are no more questions, I would like to give you the reason I'm contacting you. It appears that your wife would like to file for a divorce. Oh, right. I guess she's really serious about getting back with her no-good ex then, huh? So you are somewhat familiar with your wife's circumstances, I see. I suppose this might save us both some time since there is less to explain in this case. Well then, as part of the divorce process, your wife is requesting $30,000 in alimony. Excuse me? She's trying to get $30,000 out of me, even though she's the one who is having the affair? I see that you must not be very familiar with the law, sir. Please allow me to explain a little so that you can understand the processes underway here. In this case, the law does not recognize one party as being unfaithful and the other as not. However, the law does stipulate that, in the case of a woman divorcing her husband, the husband must pay the woman $30,000 in settlements. Is that seriously what the law says about divorce? Well, of course it is, sir. After all, I am a lawyer, which is a very serious profession, you know. I don't have time to make jokes about my job. You're right. I don't know a single lawyer who has ever not taken their job with the utmost severity. In that case, may I assume that you plan on paying what you owe in order to settle the outstanding invoice? Before I do that, I just want to confirm, you are really Alex Sanchez of Goodman & Sons? Yes, sir, that is correct, and lawyers don't lie, so you know it is the truth. I see. Well then, I would like to ask for 2 days before I give you my official response. You need 2 days? Yes, I have a few things I need to think about, and I just need a little time. After all, 30 grand is quite a hefty sum. Well, I suppose that you might have a point there, as long as you aren't thinking of fleeing. Of course not. If I did something like that, I would probably lose my job and then be in even more of a pinch. You have my word that I won't run. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Besides that, it is my professional opinion as a lawyer that it would be unwise for you to run when you have so much testimony mounted up against you anyways. Given that, it would be almost impossible for you to escape if you tried. I see no reason I shouldn't trust you right now. Thank you. Okay then, I'll get back to you with my response in 2 days. I am looking forward to hearing it, sir.
Hey, Francis, you there? I need to talk for a sec.
Oh, Jessica, seriously, where are you? Where did you run off to?
I thought I already told you. I'm still with my ex. We live together now.
Well, yes, I know that, but I was just curious where he lives.
Why would I ever tell you something like that? If anything happened to my man, I would just be devastated. So no way am I telling you anything. Anyways, I sent away my papers for the divorce already. They should be arriving tomorrow, so please submit your paperwork as well. I'm also seeking alimony, of course. I'm thinking maybe asking for $100,000, and that is in the low range. Of course, you make enough money that you probably wouldn't even notice if you paid the full sum all at once.
Oh, so now you want $100,000 instead? You really think I have that much money to throw around?
Now, instead, what are you talking about right now?
Oh, sorry, just talking to myself here, I guess. Well, look, I have no problem finalizing our divorce. I'll start working on the paperwork tonight. But as for the alimony, I'm just doing a little bit of digging around and some things haven't been adding up. I don't think that I really have to pay you.
Oh, really? And what makes you think that? The $100,000 wasn't a joke. It was a number I arrived at after carefully calculating how much I will need to keep up my current lifestyle. As your wife, I have a right to demand that payment too, so you better pay up.
There's something strange about this.
What? Are you talking about the amount I'm asking for? You think it's too much? Is that how you made your fortune? By being so cheap all the time? Well, I won't be asking for any less, so you better just deal with it.
No, it's not that you're asking too much.
Well, then what is it, huh?
Well, I was doing some research online, and I found something that you might think is pretty interesting. But I guess you'll find out all about it tomorrow anyways. Anyways, see ya! Excuse me, Mr. Sanchez, are you there? We talked a couple of days ago about how my wife hired you for our divorce. Anyways, it has been 2 days, so I'm reaching out now like we agreed. Do you have any time to discuss what we were talking about? Oh, Mr. Plick, how very nice to hear from you. So then, tell me, have you made up your mind? Will you agree to pay the full sum of $30,000 to divorce your wife? No, I am afraid that I will not be paying any of that. Excuse me? In fact, I think I'll be the one seeking compensation for damages, so you can expect an invoice from me for the same amount. I don't think I understand. What do you think you're doing here, Mr. Plick? I'm doing just exactly what you did, demanding $30,000. Sir, I'm not sure you know what you're saying right now. Do you understand where you stand in the eyes of the law currently? I will give you a hint, sir, and it is not good. Now please stop all this silly talk of not paying. I know it's a large amount, but we must be mature adults about this. Oh, really? And I have to pay because, according to you, this is just what the law decides a woman gets for divorcing her husband? I know you might not like it, but I am merely reporting to you what the law says. I know that a lot of people think that is how divorce actually works, but they would be quite mistaken if they did any real research. Sir, this is a fee that is predetermined by standing law. There is no mistake here. I am a lawyer, and lawyers don't make mistakes. And I'm telling you that you're making up this law and that it doesn't really exist. The actual letter of the law states that whichever party is deemed unfaithful is the one that must financially compensate the other. That is to say, the cheater, once caught, will have to pay the cheated. No part of the law is determined merely by someone's sex. And what does an armchair attorney such as yourself know at all about the way the law really works? I've already pieced it together, and I know that you're the guy my wife is cheating on me with. You're that one ex of hers. I have no idea what you're talking about. I know that you two have been seeing each other on and off for the past 3 years now or so. You see, I hired a detective to look into my wife's affair and see who the man she was sleeping with was. You hired a detective agency to spy on your wife? Not just her, you too. This detective even followed you into a bar, sat close enough that he could overhear what you were saying, and hear you bragging about your genius plan to impersonate a lawyer and try to swindle me out of some money. But do you want to know what gave you away? Just that small touch you must have been so proud of when you thought of it. But you should have been more careful, because it's the one solid reason I know that you aren't a lawyer.
What are you talking about? Of course I'm a lawyer. This is ridiculous.
So, are you still insisting that you're Alex Sanchez from Goodman & Sons?
Of course I am. Who else would I be?
Okay then, which bar association are you affiliated with?
Bar association? What does where I drink have to do with anything?
What about your license number?
For what, my car? Oh, right. That license. Well, I believe that in this country, we have the right to privacy, and I refuse to answer those questions on those grounds.
You do realize that on the American Bar Association website, it's easy to find information on lawyers someone might want, right?
Wait, is this a real thing?
And one more thing, the thing that really gave you away, Alex Sanchez is a friend of mine.
No, he's not. I mean, no, I'm not.
I don't think I ever had a chance to properly introduce myself, but my name is Francis Blick, attorney at Goodman & Sons legal firm.
You're what?
Well, I know an Alex Sanchez who works as a lawyer at this firm, but that Alex Sanchez is a woman.
A woman?
Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe you never even knew that there was a real lawyer named Alex Sanchez. But if you did, you certainly didn't bother going as far as to check whether or not they were a man or a woman.
Hold on here. I think there must be a little mistake.
So then, maybe we should reintroduce ourselves. What do you say, Mr. Larry Potts? By the way, I already went through the trouble of running your name by a couple of databases, and not one of them produced a lawyer with your name. Of course, though, you must be familiar with the Title 53A, Section 130 of our state's penal code, the one that lays out the legal consequences of impersonating a lawyer without being one yourself. In case you've forgotten, the law reads that those found guilty of this crime can face up to 2 years in prison and a fine of up to $30,000.
You're joking. There's a law against that?
Of course, no one has really been hurt yet by your impersonation. I would say that you might get out of this okay if you just pay me the money I asked for earlier. I've already discussed this over with the real Alex Sanchez, who has agreed not to pursue any actions against you as long as you agree. And so long as you never forget that this is a crime to do what you try to.
I see. I am very sorry.
Hey, Francis! What did you do to Larry? What's wrong with him?
Sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
He told me he was going to pay you the money that you demanded from him. He told me that I wouldn't get what I wanted from you. What did you do to him? What kind of lies did you feed him? All I wanted was $100,000, and this whole thing could have been over. Why did you have to go and ruin everything?
Oh, I think I see what has happened here. You never told Larry about what I do for a living, did you?
What are you talking about? What does that have to do with anything?
Although when I noticed that one of you was asking for $30,000 and the other for $100,000, I realized then that you must not have been working together. The two of you were both trying to extort money from me without telling the other.
I seriously don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about your partner in crime, the one you cheated on me with. Did you know he came to me pretending to be a lawyer and demanding $30,000 in alimony on your behalf, even though I'm a lawyer?
He what?
And according to some digging around I've done, it seems that Larry is still in quite a bit of debt. He must have seen this as his chance to get some money to help pay it off.
What do you mean he's in debt? He told me he's working a job where he makes $200,000 a year.
I'm afraid that was probably just a lie to get you to come back to him. The truth is that Larry is a hopeless gambling addict with a huge debt.
That's impossible!
Now, as for you, you do know that women don't just automatically get paid out during the divorce process, right? In fact, if there is evidence of them cheating or other form of infidelity, then the amount is reduced or even completely negated.
No, that can't be. So you mean I won't be getting any money?
Of course you're not getting any money. Wow, did I really marry someone so stupid? I pity myself more than anyone right now.
Francis, can I tell you something?
What do you want?
I've decided that I don't want to get a divorce after all.
Are you serious right now?
Of course, it was such a silly thought. I'll leave Larry right away and come straight home.
Well, good luck with that. I've already moved.
You moved?
Well, yeah, now that I'm single, I didn't really need a place as big as we had.
I cannot believe you. Where am I supposed to go now?
That is really none of my business. You could try moving back in with your parents.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. I'm just giving you some ideas. Although they're not too happy with you right now, so I don't know if they'll actually help.
What are you talking about?
Well, I called them up to let them know about the divorce and your cheating. They were pretty shocked, to put it lightly. So anyway, they might not be up to helping you right now.
What is this? What did you do? Why did you bring my parents into this?
Well, they called me because they hadn't heard from you in a while, so I told them what you were up to. Anyways, see ya. After that, I heard Jessica lay low at Larry's house, avoiding her family's angry phone calls. As for Larry, he had given up the fight already and was eager to have Jessica taken off his hands. He ended up breaking up with her, seeing as how all she had brought him was more debt. She left, but not before they were both served with papers. Jessica agreed quickly to the terms of the divorce that I proposed, and Larry paid off the fees for impersonating my colleague. After that, it seemed that Larry really did turn his life around and became a productive member of society. Hopefully, he finds his own way and he can live out a happy life. As for my ex-wife, however, her attitude only got worse. She could only ever manage the motivation to find a part-time job. I think her plan now is to find a rich, unmarried, middle-aged man and marry him instead. I feel bad for that poor guy already.
Why in the world is this happening to me? How come you get the house all to yourself? It's unfair. This is not how things should be. I'm sorry? It doesn't make any sense that you get to hog all the inheritance. Enough is enough.
Maya, what's going on all of a sudden? Is there something wrong?
What do you mean, what's going on? Everything is wrong. I've been looking forward to the division of assets ever since my mother-in-law passed away. But then I've just come to find out that my husband, Joseph, as the oldest son, doesn't get anything. Yet his younger sister gets to take it all. I can't believe you'd be so greedy.
I don't think that's fair to say. You and Joseph have been receiving all kinds of valuables from my mom before she even passed away. Have you forgotten that? Aren't you the owner already of numerous pieces of assets you got while my mom was still alive?
That doesn't count. Those are nothing compared to a house built in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, New York. How could you call this fair?
Not only do I think it's fair, I'm also certain that if you total up your assets, it won't be worth less than this house. The amount of money that's been given to you during my mom's lifetime is kept on record.
Are you being serious right now?
Mom broke everything down for me before she passed. It seems to me that you asked her for educational expenses and the down payment of your apartment. With that being said, I don't think you have the right to complain when this is how much money you received.
Okay, but still.
I was aware of the exorbitant financial support you were getting from her, but I would have never thought that Mom would make me the owner of that house. I mean, my jaw dropped when I heard how much it was worth.
Are you kidding me? Listen up, Ava. Since you're still single, I'm assuming there are many things you're not familiar with. But it costs an arm and a leg to raise a child. Family-sized apartments are becoming more and more expensive these days. If I didn't have the down payment figured out, there's no way for us to afford it.
Then I don't see what the problem is for me to take over my own mother's legacy. Given the total worth of your assets, you really should know better than to raise a stink right now.
That's all nonsense.
What I'm saying is nothing but the truth. Are you being serious?
I won't deny the fact that Lauren offered us significant financial help before she passed away. But I used all of it up on my kids. None of it went to me. So what's wrong with leaving me something too, in spite of what she gave us when she was still alive?
Pardon me?
I can't believe how dumb I was to think that her money wouldn't be counted as gifts. What the hell? When in reality, I just ended up with nothing. How pathetic. What's worse, the eldest son of the family and his wife don't have a single penny to their names while the daughter gets to take it all.
What else do you want then? You must be out of your mind. Please get your act together.
Shut up! Just do the right thing and transfer the ownership of the house to us immediately. I'm telling you right now to disclaim your inheritance rights.
What are you talking about? Do you seriously have your heart set on extorting from me the house that my own parents left me? Don't forget that you already bought an apartment.
An apartment is not the best environment for a child to grow up in. I did fall in love with it at first sight, but I'm starting to doubt my decision since I hear there's quite a lot of criminal activity going on recently. What's more, the kids in this neighborhood are just punks and wannabe gangsters that aren't going anywhere in life. They're definitely not the type to be a good influence. I don't want to see my children who are going to an Ivy League university in the future hanging out with these hooligans anymore.
Is that the reason why you want to move?
I mean, of course. Not only is the security in your neighborhood a lot better, the people are better. They make more money and have better lives. I also heard the kids there go to private schools. It really is a house made for us.
But it's still my property. Sorry to say this to you, but please stop trying to get your hands on my house.
How can you talk like this to me? I'm not asking you to hand over the house for free. I'm thinking that we could be roommates.
What do you mean roommates?
You're single anyways, Ava. Why not make your house look less empty, but instead filled with more laughter? You know how your brother now works at the overseas branch of his company? He's in Germany most of the time, so I'm basically a single parent. I seriously feel like I'm about to have a meltdown soon with the stress from parenting. But if we can live under the same roof, he can help me look after the kids. That way I have more time for myself. Just imagine how enjoyable life will be then.
I'm not your servant. I don't want to become roommates with you. I have no reason to help you with house chores and parenting.
Stop being so negative and think positively for 1 second. The new semester at school is about to start. Wouldn't it be perfect to live in a new house by then? So, since summer still hasn't ended yet, I'm thinking that right now is the perfect time to put everything into action.
But that means there's only 1 month left.
Yeah, that's right. I'll start packing up things here so that we can get going. It's going to be a lot of boxes.
Joseph, what the heck is going on? Why are your kids and wife moving in with me?
What?
Mom already showered them with all sorts of valuables before she passed away. You can't just claim the house. It's mine. It was left to me. Even though you are my older brother, there are lines that you shouldn't be crossing.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm your older brother, so at least have some respect. Plus, aren't you the one who wants Maya and the kids to come live with you?
Excuse me? Me asking them to live with me.
Exactly, that's what Maya told me. You kept on saying how lonely it is to live in such a big house by yourself, so you asked Maya and the kids to move in with you. These are her exact words.
That's nonsense. I never said those things.
What? You didn't say it?
I never asked them to come and live with me. In fact, I'm not even that fond of Maya. She's the one who won't stop badgering me about moving into the house that Mom left me.
Are you being serious right now? What in the world is going on? This sounds nothing like what Ava told me. What is wrong with her?
That's what I want to say too. Sorry to have to tell you this, but I refuse to let your wife and kids move into my house. So please make sure you let them know what I just said.
Fine, I got it. I mean, I'm kind of confused on what's happening here, but you've made yourself clear. I'll let Maya know that you don't want to live with them. After all, the house belongs to you, so you should be able to make the final decision.
Thank God. I was really scared that you're going to be on her side, too.
You know what? I'll ask Maya for her side of the story right now. Anyway, sorry about all of this. I don't know what she was thinking.
No problem. Don't worry too much about it. Well, then I'm counting on you to straighten everything out with her. Maya's married to you after all. I'm sure she'll listen to what you say.
Hey, Ava, I forgot the address of your house. Where do you live again? I guess I'm getting old. You know how my memory fails me sometimes. I really don't remember where you live. Sorry to ask you for this, but why don't you text me your street address? That'll be great.
What are you talking about? What do you need my street address for?
I'm finally finished packing up everything. I just called moving services and they're on their way here. But then I realized that I forgot your address.
Are you being serious right now?
I mean, I only go to your parents' house when I'm short on money. But I haven't been there these past few years, remember? Anyways, like I just said, my memory fails me at times.
You make my head hurt. I don't understand how you can just call moving services on a whim like this. You do realize that I never agreed to let you live at my place, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking for your permission right now.
Is this a joke or what?
To be honest, your opinion actually doesn't matter that much. You would have no choice but to let us live at your place by the time when we all arrive there.
Are you out of your mind?
Anyways, I'm looking forward to being roommates with you. I'll see you at our new place after everything's all wrapped up here.
Stop this nonsense. You really need to pull yourself together. I told you more than once that I don't want you and your children here in my house.
What's wrong, Ava? Why are you throwing a fit all of a sudden? You're scaring me.
Well, guess what? I can't seem to get you to understand me, and I've had enough. I don't understand how in the world you think that it's okay to call it unfair when I inherit the property my own mother left me. What's more, you can't just move into someone else's house when you don't even have the owner's permission. You really need to get your head on straight. You're acting totally irrationally. I'll repeat myself again, but it's not possible for you to live at my house. So face reality from now on before you act. You're a mother, for goodness sake.
Come on, don't be so mean. Where are the kids and I going to live if you refuse to accommodate us? I already sold the apartment. Do you want to see us live on the streets?
Excuse me? You've sold the apartment already.
Yeah, I managed to sell it for a price that could cover the rest of the loan. So glad that I didn't lose money on this apartment.
Does my brother know about it? After all, my parents were the ones who gave you the down payment. I'm assuming that Joseph is on the same page with you regarding this decision.
I haven't told him yet. I'll let him know when he comes back to the States.
This can't be happening. I don't know what to say anymore.
I mean, I've been solo parenting the kids for the longest time. In other words, Joseph doesn't have the right to tell me what to do. I should have the freedom to do whatever I want here.
I can't believe it. How can you just sell the apartment without discussing it beforehand with your children and husband? Where do you even plan to stay from now on? How irresponsible.
Come on, you don't have to get all riled up. Relax, it's not a big deal. I'm moving in with you. Everything will turn out just fine. That's why I sold the apartment without any concerns.
Pardon me. Why can't you just stop messing around?
I'm not messing around, though. I'm dead serious. Do you not get it? There's no turning back at this point since I already sold my apartment. I hope that my kids and I won't bother you too much since we'll all be living together from now on.
The house has already been taken down, though.
What?
You wanted to know the address of my parents' house, right? I mean, it's fine with me. I'll send it to you through text now. Just to give you a heads up, but all of your stuff will be taken to a vacant lot.
What? Vacant lot?
That's why I said earlier how you make my head hurt. I would have never thought of my brother's wife as someone who doesn't have the least common sense. I feel bad for Joseph.
Well, wait a second. What do you mean the house has been taken down? Also, why did it turn into a vacant lot? Don't tell me that there's something wrong with the house.
Yeah, there's indeed something wrong with it. You're absolutely right. I realized how big that house is for me to live in by myself.
Wait, what?
Like you said, this neighborhood is blessed with top-level security and wealthy residents. Many people have their eyes set on this area. So I decided to take it down. Tell you what, I'm in the process of signing all the official documents needed to sell this property.
I don't believe what you just said. It must be a lie. You can't just decide for yourself what you're going to do with the house. That's not how it works. I told you that I want to move in. You do realize that there is someone who wants to live there, right? I can't believe you would be so brainless to sell it. How can you be so stupid? Family members are supposed to help each other out.
I will not make the house that my parents left me somewhere for you to cheat on my brother and...
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're trying to get at. Stop trying to slander me.
Sorry, Maya, but what I'm saying right now is nothing but the truth. I mean, you wouldn't stop giving me a hard time, so I had no choice but to carry out an investigation on you.
An investigation on me? How dare you? You do know that this is illegal, right?
Well, we'll see if it's legal or not later. But remember the apartment that you sold without my brother knowing? Well, it has come to my attention that you seem to be behind on the loan payment these past few months.
What? That's not true. I always make sure to pay off the loan on time every month. You must be mistaken.
Okay, but it's a confirmed fact that you're constantly not paying the loan on time. What's more, it looks like you're paying other bills late too. I guess you're really struggling. But don't you think that it all looks a bit strange? After all, my brother wires you enough money for living expenses and paying off the loan every month.
You're right, but then here's the thing.
The truth is you spend all the money on your secret lover. He must be incredibly important to you for you to throw your life with Yosef away like this. You must have known your marriage would be over once you betrayed him like this. Plus, how can you have the audacity to give me excuses like the security of your neighborhood is bad and that the children there are all hooligans? You just wanted a love nest for your boy toy. Don't you feel ashamed of yourself?
It's not what you think it is. I can't believe you know everything. I was so confident that no one will find out about it since my Yosef isn't even in the country most of the time.
I guess you really went over the top and got carried away because Yosef is not here. Who would have thought that just with one day's investigation I could gather all the proof I need against you?
I can't believe it.
This is also the real reason why you want to move into my parents' house. You're basically broke because of your careless behavior. You thought that you could save money by living here with me. That way you can still have fun with your nasty side piece.
Hold up a second.
At first, this house was a little too big for me, so I wanted to just enjoy life while I can here. Then I would put it up for sale when I got tired of its maintenance fee. But you left me with no choice but to sell it now. There's just no way I could let a hooker like you live here. Plus, I don't want to see my parents' house turn into a brothel. It's too much trouble for me to keep on turning you away, so I decided to take the house down altogether.
I'm begging you, Ava, please give me one more chance. Don't tell Yosef about my affair. I will break up with that other man and never cheat on Yosef again. I promise to be wiser with living expenses and the loan payment, so please don't tell Yosef.
Well, it's too late. I already know all about it.
What? Is this Yosef?
Ava got in touch with me, so I'm back in America right now. I was hoping to straighten things out with you in regards to the inheritance and all of that. It was Ava who asked me to discuss further details with you once I get here.
I didn't hear anything about it. You should have let me know beforehand if you're back in the States.
So that you could hide your affair? I learned that you were cheating on me right before I was about to head back. That's why I kept it a secret from you, of course.
This can't be true.
You really have packed everything up already. With that being said, I'm assuming that somewhere among your belongings is the evidence of your infidelity. I really should look into it soon.
What?
You have a habit of taking pictures and making them into an album ever since we were still dating. Let's see if I can find any pictures of that guy. After all, you seem to have invested a lot of money and time into this relationship. There should be a box somewhere that has the memories you guys shared together.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no box. Why would you even think I would do something like that? I don't share any memories with him either. There's nothing I would put in a box. I swear to God, I don't have any pictures or souvenirs of that guy. You have to trust me.
Yeah, whatever, but call off the people from the moving service company. I'll be the one moving all of your stuff. I rented a storage house so that I can go through everything. Don't worry, I'll make sure to inspect your belongings one by one.
Is it a joke? You can't do that. Don't touch my things. That's called the invasion of privacy. I will call the police on you.
It's not a joke, and I'm definitely gonna do it. Go ahead and call the police, and we'll see whose side they're gonna be on. While I'm on this treasure hunt, you better stay home and behave. But after I'm finished, you're gonna have to deal with all the money you stole for that guy, and you'll have nowhere to live.
That's not fair.
Don't get all excited just yet. I'll sit down and have a talk with your parents once I have solid proof of you cheating on me. After all, I've been gone from the States for quite a long time. I should tell them the news in person. They're strict Catholics, and they made it clear they expected a life commitment from me as your husband. So it's necessary for me to figure out how much fun you've been having with your lover behind my back.
Ava, this is not how you should be treating your sister-in-law. It's your fault that I'm getting a divorce now. Why did you snitch on me? You ruined my family and my life.
It's your own fault. You're the one who cheated on your husband with another man. So don't try to blame me. Yosef told me everything, and I feel bad for him and the kids. He works hard to provide his family with the best life they can get. Is this how you thank him for it? The money you asked from my parents was never intended for your children's education. In fact, you've been using that money to purchase brand name bags and designer shoes. Not just women's stuff, but quite a few men's items as well. I mean, how can you have the audacity to tell me all the money my parents gave you was spent on the kids?
That's not true. I've always tried my best to look after the kids and be a good wife to Yosef. Can I treat myself to something when I'm the only parent in the house? It's not even that big of a deal. I deserve to enjoy life too.
Yeah, right. Here's the thing. Everyone has the right to live their life the way they see fit, but that doesn't give you the right to hurt those around you. With that being said, I have no problems with you enjoying life, but I do have a problem with you deriving happiness from someone else's pain. My mom knew that you're a fan of branded goods, so she was fine with it.
Wait, is that true? How come I never heard anything about it? You must be fooling me.
She even told Yosef all about it too. Tell you what, my mom has always taken your side whenever there's an argument between Yosef and you. Mom knew how hard it can be to solo parent a child. She raised 2 kids herself. Of course she understands how challenging being a mother can be. So she always reminded Yosef to be thankful to you, and that's what my brother did too. He treated you well. She thinks that you totally deserve to treat yourself to those expensive products. What's more, Mom said to my brother that it's not okay to blow a fuse just because Maya spent some money on herself.
I can't believe it. She was on my side?
And then you turn out to be cheating on your husband with another man. Let me tell you this because you seem to not know. But it's not okay to betray your spouse and children just because you feel stressed out and lonely. Do you think that there's any turning back at this point? Having an affair is not the same thing as treating yourself.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Don't act like you know everything because you don't. It's not like I'm not heartbroken by the divorce. I love Yosef and my kids more than you do. Do you really have to drive me into a corner like this? How can you be so cold-hearted like an animal to me? Shouldn't you be saying something like, "You're more than welcome to stay at my place if you have nowhere to go"?
Excuse me. I don't know what to say anymore other than you should really be ashamed of yourself.
I'm for sure going to be kicked out now that Yosef found out about my affair. He even went so far as to fight for the kids' custody. I literally have no place to go. Do you want to see me turn into a hobo wandering the streets? You should lend me a hand. I was once your sister-in-law. Can't we stay as family, even though I'm not married to your brother anymore?
Never in a million years. Seriously, though. But I can't believe you would be such a shameless person. You'll be a stranger to me after your divorce gets finalized. I have no more words for you. Don't ever text me again.
You can't do this to me!
Ask the other guy if he's willing to take you in. I'm sure that he can lend you a hand since you've been giving him so much money. I mean, if you guys are that in love with each other, then he shouldn't disappoint you. After all, you chose him over your own family. This is the time for you to get a taste of your own medicine. What's more, you gave him every cent you had. You're going to have to make your own money from now on. I wish you the best with enjoying life from now on without causing trouble for anyone this time. This is all I have to say to you. Goodbye. Do not ever make yourself seen in front of my brother and the kids, or else there will be consequences. My brother Joseph immediately divorced his wife Maya after that. Subsequently, Maya was kicked out by her parents from their house too. She had nothing to take with her except for clothes. Although she tried to stay at her lover's place, he turned her down too. He told her to go make some money however she can if she wanted to stay with him. It turned out he has multiple women giving him spending money. Now Maya works for a cleaning company, working night shifts cleaning hotel kitchens and bathrooms. She's having a hard time paying bills, so she just got a second job during the day working at a coffee shop. On the other hand, my brother Joseph brought his children over to Germany so they could all live together. His kids have access to the best education and are surrounded by motivated students, many of whom are attending Ivy League University in the future. Now it looks like they're finally getting to live life to its fullest. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when a new video comes out. Don't forget to also leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time.